Hi there, my name's Imelda Davis, and I'm the president of an organisation based in Sydney called Australian South Sea Islanders. We are the descendants, as recognised by the 1994 Commonwealth, of some 60 odd thousand sugar slaves that were brought to Australia in the 1800s. First with New South Wales and then the influx to Queensland in 1863 to 1901. Australia has a deep-seated history with racism and discrimination against people of colour in particular, and the White Australia policy was quite instrumental in deporting our people in the 1900s when Federation came in, 1901, back to the islands of Vanuatu and Solomons. There were 80 islands that were reaped of their male populations and brought here to establish the economical base of this country. Our organisation advocates for the rightful inclusion of our people alongside Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander communities in remembering the truth of the nation and not being able to bypass such a significant part of the Australian narrative and history. Our work to date has seen New South Wales recognition in particular under our organisation in 2013. It's also seen the Australian Bureau of Statistics inclusion, not where we want to be included, but more prominently as a part of the 2016 census under question 18, as well as the Commonwealth and state and local governments doing an internal review as to the inclusion of Australian South Sea Islander programs and services, and to assess, what's happening for our demographic. We suffer the same disadvantages as Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander communities. We were absorbed on the same missions, plantations and reserves as a part of, the beginnings of this colonisation of our nation. So I guess, it's hard work. And when we talk about things or issues around discrimination and racism, there's zero tolerance within our communities, because we have bared the brunt of such atrocities. The advice I'd like to give young leaders of tomorrow is to make sure that your thinking around leadership includes First Nations perspectives. You need to recognise the people of your nations wherever you live in the world, recognise Indigenous protocols and understanding of law and governance. These are relevant to how some of the oldest living cultures have sustained, civil societies. And we were civil societies long before recognition or Captain Cook arriving as a part of the narrative. And people don't tell this history. 1.5 million people were trafficked or blackbirded throughout the Pacific as a part of an indentured labour trade, which is we see as a legal framework for criminal activity. But I'd like to encourage people to explore the history of whatever country you live in, explore First Nations perspectives, and make sure you include First Nations people as a part of your daily lives, because the solutions sit with our communities. And, be kind and thoughtful around a lot of these issues that are surrounding marginalised peoples. Okay, I wish you all the best for your course. And I'm sorry I couldn't be there, because I do love to sit and engage and participate meaningfully. And big ups to the Jewish Board of Deputies for their ongoing support and inclusion as a part of the Australian narrative. Okay, look 'em you behind.